Welcome to Cowgirl Up, the podcast dedicated to elevating your mindset. I'm your host, Laurie Blickenstaff, certified mental performance coach at mentalgame101.com. Yesterday, we established just how much of your subconscious is running the show. Remember, up to 95% of your decisions, emotions, and actions happening on autopilot. So today, I want to give you the piece that I think is going to hit closest to home. Here it is. Your subconscious accepts what you repeatedly tell it as truth. Let me say that again. Your subconscious accepts what you repeatedly tell it as the truth. It has no filter for helpful versus harmful, good versus bad, no fact checker, no little voice that says, now wait a minute, is that really true? It just takes what you consistently feed it and quietly goes to work, making your behavior match up. One researcher put it this way: every word you say becomes an instruction for your subconscious. The more you repeat it, the more your brain accepts it as truth and your actions follow. So think about what that means for the things you say to yourself on a regular basis. Not just out loud, but in your head too. You know, that constant inner dialogue, that self-talk that's pretty much running all day long. Are you saying things like, oh, I always fall apart under pressure, or I'm just not consistent? Or were you like me with that, what if I miss? Always repeating in my head. Well, your subconscious hears those and it doesn't argue. It just accepts it and starts building that, highway straight toward exactly what you're feeding it. Here's the thing though, and I really want you to think about this. You are talking to your subconscious literally all day long. Every thought, everything you say out loud, every piece of content you consume and let into your mind. Your subconscious is the silent listener to all of it, absorbing it, accepting it, and acting on it. So that's why I find the visualization techniques that I use in my one-on-one coaching to be so incredibly powerful, because we're deliberately and repeatedly feeding the subconscious something on purpose. And like we see with our thoughts, it gets busy making the things that we visualize come true too. So it's the same mechanism, and it's working in our favor when we're visualizing what we want. And this is exactly what we're doing on this podcast every single morning. So when you press play here, you're not just getting a little motivation to start your day, although I hope you do feel that way, but you're literally feeding your subconscious something it can use to build towards what you want. You're giving it intentional input because now you know what it does with what you give it. So here's what I want you to leave with today, is just to start thinking about what you've been feeding yours. And not to beat yourself up. I mean, we all have some not so great programming in there, myself included. But just to get honest about it and remember how I always say, awareness is the first step. And then tomorrow, we're going to talk about something that will help make this even more clear. It's your brain's built-in filtering system, which is so cool. And it shows that exactly why what you focus on is what you'll find. So trust me, you don't want to miss tomorrow. And before I go, let's just say it one more time. Our power statement: I feed my subconscious and it works for me. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Email me at Laurie@mentalgame101.com.